everyone, it's Miss Lisa, the art teacher. Welcome back to my table of art. How is everyone doing today? I hope you enjoyed your time with your family during the holiday. Thanksgiving. Did you have a big turkey? We had macaroni. We're Italian. We prefer macaroni over a turkey any day. But we did have a turkey later on. So we did celebrate Thanksgiving with a turkey. Everybody has different traditions. Everybody likes different foods. We kept eating that turkey year after year. And every year we'd say the same thing. You know, I'm not really crazy about turkey. So we decided it's a macaroni day. So I made macaroni. Crazy, right? Well, that's tradition. We do what we like. We eat what we like. So I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving, whether it was turkey or macaroni, whatever makes you happy. And it's time to do another art lesson. So get on your listening ears and let's pay attention because I sent you home some shapes. Shapes. What are some shapes that you can think of? Let me think. Well, I know my earth is round, so I could think of a circle. Can you think of a circle? I sent you a circle. I sent you a nice green circle. I also sent you a small circle. I sent you a little orange circle. Look at that little circle. Orange, remember? That was a secondary color. Orange. A small circle. A circle is round. It has no end. It just goes round and round and round and round. A circle. Do you know that the green is also a secondary color? Do you remember that from color theory? If not, that's okay. I'll continually remind you. Green is a secondary color. How about something that equals sides on all four sides? What could that be? How about a square? Here's a square. And this is a red square. And do you know that a red square is the primary color? Primary color, square, red. I also sent you a little square, pink. Pink is not a primary color, and it's not a secondary color. It's a whole different kind of a color, which I'll teach you along the way. But for now, we'll just call it pink, okay? We also have rectangles. It's not quite a square that's even on four sides. It has two sides that are even, top and bottom. I'll show you what I mean. This is a rectangle. This side is equal to this side. And the top is equal to the bottom. It's a rectangle. If you notice, the top is longer than the side. A rectangle. But a square has four equal sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all the same size. This one is not. So if I place this on top of my rectangle, you could see how much longer the top lines are than a square. A square and a rectangle. Very good. I also sent you a big yellow triangle. A triangle looks like a pyramid, like from the ancient Egyptian days. A pyramid has that point all the way on the top and is shaped like a triangle if it's flat. Triangle. Look at that. Yellow triangle. Another primary color. Those are what we call geometric shapes. I know it's a little confusing, but they can be measured by a mathematical equation, a geometric shape. But then you have these other kind of shapes. They're called organic shapes. They can't be measured with numbers. I sent you one, and it looks like this. It's an organic shape. It has its own shape. You can't calculate it. You can't figure it out. It's an organic shape. And I sent you one, excuse me, I sent you many, 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 many of these little red dots. I have it on the pink square so you can see it. So, what do you think we're going to do with these shapes? All these beautiful shapes. Well, what I'd like you to do is first play with the shapes. Arrange them on your paper, all different ways, just to see how the shapes look on the paper. How about we do that together? And I sent you a nice big blue sheet of paper to work on. So why don't you get that down, put it on your table, and put all the shapes around it, and you can play with them. Ready? I'm going to bring you down to my table so we can do it together. Here we go. I'll see you in a little while. Say bye-bye. Okay. So here's my table, and I have my shapes all around my table. And let's just play. Let's take all the shapes that I sent you, and you can just arrange them on your paper in any way you want. Here's some of those little dots I sent you. And here's my triangle. Just to see how shapes interact with each other. Sort of like friends outside playing. Or playing inside your house. Here's some more of those dots. Look at how nice all these shapes look together. They seem to play together very well. Do you remember what we called this shape? That was that organic shape. And he's not the same as all the others, but he's so much more beautiful. Put some shapes within shapes. Put these little dots on here. Whoop. Now what we're doing right now, if you were going to a museum to look at art, this would be considered an abstract work of art. It's abstract, meaning we can't really tell what it is, all these different shapes put together, but the artist put a meaning behind it. We don't know what the meaning is, but if we really, really look at the art and think about it, we might find some kind of a hidden message in our abstract work of art. But we're going to do another type of art. We're going to do what's called a landscape. So what we need to do now is take all our pretty shapes off, and we're going to start all over. But if you want to play again and continue moving the shapes around the paper, do that for a while before you do your final picture. Okay? And understand and play with abstract art. But now I'm going to start our landscape. And this is going to be my canvas, my beginning piece of my work. I'm going to use this blue for a blue sky. Now you've all received this long piece of green. And green can be our grass. So if I was going to put grass, I would put it at the bottom of my paper. But I want you to be able to see it in the right way. So I'm actually going to put it on my top, which is going to be upside down for me. So if you follow along, put the green at the bottom of your paper. And that's going to be your grass. So we're going to need to glue it down. You can use liquid glue or you can use a glue stick. I like glue stick because it dries fast and it's not so messy. So I'm going to turn my glue stick, my green paper over and place it at the bottom of my blue construction paper. So now I have my grass and my sky. Next I'd like to add my house. And the best shape in all these shapes to use for the house would be this red square. So we're going to put this right down a little bit on the grass because we don't want it floating in the sky. We want to give the illusion that it's on the grass, on the land, not floating in the sky. So let's put some glue on the back of our red square. And we're going to glue that right down a little bit on that grass. Remember that? We're going to keep it a little on the grass. Now we're going to need a roof. So what shape do you think would work best for the roof? Do you think the circle would work for the roof? Kind of looks like a one of those science places where you look out at the stars. You could do that, but you know what I think might work better? How about the triangle? How about we put the triangle on top of the roof? Now let's glue the backs of our triangles and place that on top of our house. Wow, look how nice that's starting to look. That looks fantastic. Now how about windows? How are we going to look outside from our house? What shape can we use for the windows? How about this purple piece? Do you think we could use that for the windows? One big window? That would work. Ooh, but you know what would work even nicer? If I put these pink little squares for my windows. Look at that. Let's do that. Let's put our pink squares on the house so we could look outside. Very good. Now we're going to need a door. Well, here's this purple rectangle I just had. So how about we use this purple for our door? Very good. All right, now let's glue the back of our door and stick it down right level with the bottom of our house. Very good. How is it coming? Are you doing the same? You could use other shapes if you like. All right, now, how about we put a tree in this picture? I happen to have this brown piece right here. That would be great for the tree trunk. We could put it away from the house. We could put it right next to the house. We could put it in between the house and the outside of my border. I think I'll put it right there, kind of balance out my picture. So let's glue the bottom of the trunk, and again, the trunk needs to be on the land, which is the green grass part. We don't want it floating in the sky. And how about a tree top? We have this orange circle. That looks kind of small. Or I have this big green circle. Which do you think we should put on? The green circle or the orange circle? Well, I'm going to choose the green circle. So I'm going to glue the back of my green circle and put it right on top of that tree trunk. Now, what kind of tree should we make this? How about an apple tree? I have all these tiny little red dots. They could be either cherries or apples. So if you want to use those little red dots for your tree, go right ahead, because I'm going to use them to make it an apple tree. So you put a little bit of glue on your green part of the tree, and then you put your little dots in the tree, if you choose to make an apple or cherry tree. If you want, you could use your dots to decorate your house for Christmas. Or you could come back with a marker and decorate your house with some Christmas lights. Maybe we'll do that as well. Here we go. Look how nice. What kind of a day is it outside? Is it a nice sunny day? Maybe it's a little cloudy. Hey, where's that organic shape I've got? That looks like a cloud. How about we make it a little cloudy and we use this for our sun? And maybe the clouds are going just above this, right into the sun. What do you think of that? I kind of like that. Or maybe we'll keep the clouds away and the sun shining. Well, let me put my sun up first. I'm going to put the sun in the sky first. And I think I'll put them right about there. And then I'm going to have the cloud coming maybe in this direction, or I'll have them coming from this direction. I think I'm going to have them coming from this direction. What do you think? Or this direction? This side or this side? Or maybe even a little behind the house, because it gives the illusion that it's behind the house. You know what? I like that one. I think I'm going to do that. Nah, because then it looks like it's smoke from a chimney. I'm going to put it right here. There. All right, so let's glue our cloud down. You might have two clouds. I know I did have two clouds. So if you have two clouds, put two in the sky. And this, my friends, is what we call a landscape. A landscape of your house, your neighborhood, your trees, your grass, your sky, your house. A landscape. And here we have our horizon line, which goes straight across. And we have our blue sky and our green grass. The horizon line separates the sky from the land. So what do you think? Pretty good, right? So now if you'd like, you can draw yourself in the window. You can use a marker to add some Christmas lights on your tree. Or if you'd like, you could put a menorah in the window. Or if you celebrate Kwanzaa, you could decorate it as so. Whichever you do, have fun doing it, because art is meant to be fun and relaxing. Okay? So let me say hello to you again. And bring up my screen. Whoopsie! Hello again. That was my helping hand. He got in the way. He wanted to be the star for the day. So, I hope you enjoyed making your landscape today. And I hope you enjoyed making your abstract art as well. Remember, that's when we mixed all the shapes together to make a picture that you really can't identify. Abstract art. So, boys and girls, for now, this is Miss Lisa saying, have a good day, have a good week, enjoy your time with your family, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, guys. I miss you, and I know I'll see you soon. So hang in there, okay? Bye-bye.